Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7 Live, welcome to game day, senior day at Kettle Moraine High School for today's Classic 8 conference matchup between the Mukwonago Indians and your Kettle Moraine Lasers. Gary Wifferman live from KM. First and foremost, big thanks Scott Groff, head coach, Ryan Tomchek, athletic director at Kettle Moraine. We love KM. Love coming out here, always feel welcomed, always get to a nice conversation with the parents and teachers, everything else. So it's great to be part of this tonight. It's senior night, of course, and should be a great one tonight. Kettle Moraine and Mukwonago just about ready to get started on the field, senior night. You're watching W7.
Softball game featuring Mukwonago High School and your Kettle Moraine Lasers. I now direct your attention to the first base line for the introduction of the visiting Indians. Starting with number 3, Kalina Krowski. Number 5, Bree Hingis. Number 11, Jessica Feuerstein. Number 16, Tessa Wise. Starting tonight for Mukwonago, leading off the shortstop, number 7, Ashley Genrick. Batting second, the center fielder, number 8, Tori Frucci. Batting third, the catcher, number 18, Marissa Pease. The cleanup hitter, playing third base, number 15, Kylie Santos. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 21, Jordan Bly. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 12, Katie Jones. Batting seventh, and pitching, number 1, Amelia Moto. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 9, Kylie Neal. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 10, Olivia Jacoby. The Indians are coached by Dan Perney and Aaron Lawler. With tonight being the final regular season home game, we would like to recognize and extend a heartfelt thank you to our senior players and parents for your dedication to our softball program over the years. Upon being introduced, we ask the parents of our senior players to join your daughter on the field and remain through the national anthem. Starting with a 2-year varsity player, number 11, Jessica Keller, accompanied by her parents, Jim and Shelley. A 4-year varsity player, number 44, Ava Sander, accompanied by her parents, Jeff and Michelle. And finally, a 4-year varsity player, number 7, Haley Hack, accompanied by her parents, Ron and Jessica. And now, here are the rest of the Lasers. The lineup tonight, leading off and playing shortstop, number 7, is Haley Hack. Batting second, the pitcher, number 5, Carmen Follett. Batting third, the designated player, number 44, Ava Sander. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 28, Casey Navarro. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 12, Katie Brisk. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 23, Josie Gorski. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 9, Grace Dumais. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 11, Jessica.
Well, national anthem starting lineups done. Time to get this thing underway. Here are your starting lineups for tonight's Classic 8 matchup. First of all, for Mukwonago, leading off the shortstop, Ashley Genrick hitting second. In center field, Tori Frucci hitting third. The catcher, Marissa Pease out. Cleanup hitter, number 15, that's third base, Callie Santos. Hitting fifth at third. First base is Jordan Bly. Hitting sixth in left field, Katie Jones. Hitting seventh is the pitcher, Amelia Modal. Hitting eighth at second base, Kylie Neal. And hitting ninth in right field, Olivia Jacoby. So for Mukwonago, Genrick, Frucci, Pease, Santos, Bly, Jones, Modal, Neal, and Jacoby. We will get the KM starters to you in just a moment. We are ready to get things underway.
Ashley Genrick.
Ashley Genrick to lead off. Gary Whipperman live from Kettle, Moraine. First pitch, smoke to center field and deep and gone. First pitch. Hello, Ashley Genrick. Woo! That's how you started out. Wow. And one pitch, one run, it's 1-0. Well, Tori, your turn.
Now batting the center fielder, number 8, Tori Frucci.
So Mukwonago strikes first on the first pitch. Genrick sends it to dead center over the wall. And it is 1-0. Here is Tori Frucci. Man, I barely had time to sit down before that thing was out of here. These two teams played on April 25th. KM won it 8-1, so Mukwonago's already matched their scoring total for the first game on the first pitch. Three balls, one strike on Frucci, the center fielder. Nobody on, nobody out. One run in for Mukwonago. That one's in there. Strike two. Follett fights back from a 3-0 count to get it full at 3-2. Frucci coming in today hitting .226. This one hit down the line at third. Throw to first in time. And Frucci out 5-3.
Now batting the catcher.
I am keeping
number
score
18,
while I'm doing this, so
Pease.
if I'm a little delayed on things, that's why. But bear with me. You still get the video, of course. Here is Marissa Pease, and right away she's hit by a pitch and on first. Every time she leaves the batter's box, we say, Pease out.
Now batting the third baseman.
We started that last year at the Midwest, at the Showtime Sports Midwest Showcase, and it's gaining traction again for this year. First pitch in their strike. Pease, a senior this year. Here is Callie Santos. Santos, 288, 351 on base percentage. That one swinging a foul tip. No balls, 2 strikes on Callie Santos. Callie Santos, beg your pardon. Runner on first and 1 out in the first. I'll let pitches, and this one's fouled back. This one ripped to center and drops for a base hit. Callie Santos puts bat on ball and runners advance.
Now batting first baseman.
Now first and second, 1 out, and here is Jordan Bly. Jordan, 312 on the year, 377 on base percentage, 794 OPS, 23 hits and 66 at bats. This one hit in right field, base hit. Coming around third, and will hold there is Pease, and now the bases are loaded. And it's a rocky start for the freshman, Follette.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Katie Jones.
Here's Katie Jones. The left fielder, Jones, 300 on the year, 368 on base percentage, 15 hits and 50 at-bats, including 3 home runs. First pitch to Katie Jones, ripped to short, and that goes into left field off Hack's glove. 1 run in. Second run going to score. It's a 2 RBI double for Katie Jones. It went right off the tip of Haley Hack's glove, another inch lower, or Haley's glove an inch higher, and that is probably a double play.
The pitcher, number 1.
But baseball, softball, whatever you want to call it, is a game of inches, and that's the way it goes. So now 3-0 Mukwonago with runners on second and third and still just 1 out. That one ripped into center, another base hit. 1 run in. Jones trying to score, and she is out at the plate. Stark to Navarro for the out.
Now batting
1 run
second
scores.
baseman, number 9, Kylie Neal.
So 8-2 on the throw, and Modal goes on to second on the throw. Nope, beg your pardon, Modal still at first.
Number 3, Kalina Krowski.
So now 4-0. 5 hits in the first inning for Mukwonago and 4 runs. And now there are 2 outs in the first. Swing and a miss. This is Kylie Neal. Neal, 171 on the season, 256 on base percentage, 6 hits and 35 at bats. No balls, 2 strikes on Neal. Follette ready, strike 3, and that ends the inning. But 4 big runs in the first for Mukwonago. Half an inning in the books. Mukwonago 4. Kettle Moraine coming up. You're watching Senior Night at KM, and you're watching it on W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Sun-splashed afternoon at Kettle Moraine High School. KM going to try to answer those 4 big runs in the first by Mukwonago. Here is your starting lineup for Kettle Moraine. Leading off the shortstop, Haley Hack. Hitting second is the pitcher, Carmen Follette. Hitting third is the designated player, our buddy Ava Sander. In the cleanup spot, catcher, also our buddy Casey Navarro. Hitting fifth at third base is Katie Brisk. Hitting sixth at second base, Josie Gorski. Hitting seventh at first base, Grace Domi. Hitting eighth in left field is Jessica Keller. And hitting ninth in center field is Hannah Stark. So Hack, Follette, Sander, Navarro, Brisk, Gorski, Domi, Keller, and Stark for Kettle Moraine. First pitch from Amelia Model is a ball, 1-0. Hack, we've seen several of Hack's games. She is pretty much a dead pull hitter. Two balls and no strikes on Haley. Model coming in 7 wins and 3 losses. 68 2/3 innings pitched, 77 hits, 59 runs, 41 earned for an ERA of 4.18. She's given up 3 homers, 31 walks, and 25 strikeouts, now 32 walks. As Haley Hack draws a walk to lead off the first for Kettle Moraine. So Hack on with nobody out in the bottom of the first. Let me update my scoreboard. Popped up into shallow right field. Coming in to make the play is Jacoby. And 1 out in the bottom of the first.
Now batting the designated player, number 44, Ava Sander.
Rip to left, right at the left fielder, Katie Jones. And Sander retired on a line drive to left. Now Casey Navarro, the freshman catcher. Larry Klein checking in. W7 Falls, as he calls himself. That one missed. 2 balls, no strikes. Of course, we'll see Falls twice on Saturday in what we're calling the long weekend on W7. That one missed. Throw down to first. Hack back in time. 3 balls and no strikes on Navarro. With 2 outs in the first. 3-0 to Navarro in there, strike 1. That one up high. Casey draws a walk. And now first and second with 2 out.
12, Katie Brisk.
And here is Katie Brisk. Brisk 232 on base, 283, or 232 average, 283 on base percentage. We'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Navarro. Is number 22. I believe that's Rachel Kennard. Yep. So Kennard in to run for Navarro. First and second, 2 out. 0-1 on Katie Brisk. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hack dives back to second in time. This one hit down the line at third, but foul. risked 13 hits in 56 at-bats. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. This one hit back to the circle, Modal to first for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left in the first for KM. 1 inning in, Mukwonago 4, Kettle Moraine nothing. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Putting the pop back in Wisconsin.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Top of the second. My scoreboard says 3. It's actually 4-0 Mukwonago. Beg your pardon. 4-0 Indians in the top of the second. For Mukwonago
Right fielder.
in the fourth will be Jacoby. Then back to the top of the order, Genrick and Frucci. Four runs, 5 hits, no errors for Mukwonago. They've left 1. KM, no runs, no hits, no errors, and they've left 2 as we're in the top of the second. First pitch, strike. Follett, 14 strikes and 4 balls so far. This one hit down the line at third, but foul. Let me get the camera actually on the field, which will help you see what's going on in the game. I know you guys are so picky that way. So Jacoby back in the box. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, popped up. Navarro's got it. Nice jump up by Casey to make the out. 1 out in the second.
Now batting the shortstop.
Popped that right, just a little bit foul in front of the catcher, and Casey jumped up and made a basket catch. Now Ashley Genrich homered on the first pitch of the game to lead off the game. This one high 1-0 on Genrich. Ashley Genrich pops it up. Haley Hack back up and gets it. And there are 2 outs in the second.
Now batting the center fielder.
Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Gloves Player of the Game immediately following tonight's game. 2 outs in the second. And here's Tori Frucci. Tori grounded up to third her first time up. No balls, 1 strike. That one missed. 1-1 on Frucci. Marissa P is due up next if Frucci gets on. 0-2, swung on and hit to left. Haley Hack, hello! Oh, they're gonna call it she trapped it in the glove or in the ground, so that's actually gonna be a base hit, but nonetheless, still a pretty nice nice play by Hack. So an ooh-ah single. And Frucci is on. Okay, Frucci's back up again. I'm going to find out what happened. This time she grounds it to third, throw to first. In time. Had a collision at first. And that ends the inning. 1.5 in 4-0 Mukwonago. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look at my eyes, man. You can't touch this. Yo, let me bust that funky lyrics. Fresh new kicks and bands. You got it like that. Now you know you want to dance. So move out of your seat and get a fight girl and catch this.
Now, somebody told me, and I don't remember exactly who it was. I think it was Casey Navarro. Said something about if you come to Kettle, Moraine, because I kind of gave them a hard time about being kind of lame in the dugout when our camera went by. And she told me that if you come to KM, we're going to be loud and wild and crazy. If what I'm seeing right now is loud, wild, and crazy, I don't know what to say. Then we need to stop complaining about our kids being out of control, because if this is out of control. First pitch, hit the third, nice play, throw to first, good stretch for the out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 9, Grace Dumais.
Santos on the throw to Bly, good play on both sides to make that happen. And there is one out in the fourth. Here they are, the wild and crazy kids of Kettle, Moraine. Out of control. Settle down in that dugout. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Right in there, strike 2. 0-2 on Gorski. Mortal 15 pitches, 8 balls and 7 strikes. Off speed, hit the short, backhand. In the hole, throw to first. Nice stretch in time. Tell you what, Jordan Bly is fun to watch over at first base. Nice play by Genrick. And Bly stretches to make the out. That was pretty.
Now batting the left fielder, number 11, Jessica Keller.
And now 2 outs in the second for Jessica Keller. Keller, no hits in 3 official at-bats this season. Does have a walk. 2-0. That one's low, 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes on Keller. Keller, one of the 3 seniors on this team. Keller, Sander, and Hack. And that one strikes, 3-1. Mentioned on social media today that Haley Hack got in her first ever varsity game. She was a W7 player of the game back when she was just a little freshy. This one hit on the right field. It's a base hit for Jessica Keller. Popped it right over second base in front of right fielder to get her first hit of the season. So Keller is on. And now Hannah Stark. If ball gets away, Keller's going to head down to second. The wild pitch. And it is runner on second now with 2 out. Stark hits it down the line at third, but foul. Had rain here this afternoon, just a little bit, just some showers. It was fairly overcast when I came and set up around 1:30 or so, but it's for the most part cleared off. We're now 77 degrees. No chance of rain the rest of the night. This one hit to left field and caught. Katie Jones on the play. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and a runner left. We've played 2. Score remains Mukwonago 4, Kettle Moraine nothing. You're watching W7.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Top of the third, 4-0 Mukwonago. Mukwonago 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They've left 1. Kettle Moraine, no runs, 1 hit, no error. They've left 3. Mukwonago got 4 in the top of the first, starting with a leadoff homer from Ashley Genrick. First pitch in there, strike 1. This is Marissa Pease. Pease out, of course. Last time we saw Marissa, younger brother Jack was with her. Jack actually came on the air with us. Pease pounds it up the middle for a base hit. Leadoff single for Marissa Pease. I asked Jack on the air. Jack was great, by the way. He was on the air with us during the home run derby Marissa was competing in. And so Jack and I got to talk. We got to be buddies talking. And I said, Jack, you know, your last name is Pease. I mean, I got to believe everywhere you go, you say Pease out. And he said, no, I've never heard that one before. And I about fell out of my chair. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I said, what do you mean? I said, I would change my last name to Pease just for the ability to say Pease out everywhere I went. I said, if I took the trash out, I would yell Pease out when I walked out the door. I'd say it all the time. And he said, he just looked at me and was like, no, that's not really what we do. I'm like, dude, you gotta up your game, man. 1 ball, 1 strike. And so the next day I was talking to Marissa's parents about it, and they started putting hashtag Pease out on on their social media post. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and tipped foul. This is Callie Santos. Now, great kid, great family. We had a lot of fun with the Pease family last year. It was it was a highlight of the event last year. Which, by the way, that's coming back to W7 this year, the first week in August. That is the Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase. Hit down the line at third, throw to first in time. Brisk to, I believe it's. I heard it earlier. Doomy, I believe. Gosh, that's not it either. It's something like that. Sorry, Grace. I'll get it before the game's over. So ground out third to first. Pease stays at second. 6 hits for Mukwonago so far, and just 1 for Kettle Moraine. Kettle Moraine coming in 12-3 in the Classic 8. Mukwonago 7-6. A win tonight for Kettle Moraine will guarantee them at least a share of second place in the Classic 8 regular season title chase. Arrowhead is 15-0 right now, and will have 1 more to go, but they've already clinched it, so Arrowhead will get first place. This one hit to second, charging on it, flip to first in time. That is Gorski, and that is 2 outs.
Now batting the left fielder.
Muskego is 12-3 also, so Muskego and Kettle Moraine both 12-3. Pease advances to third, and we'll have a pinch runner. Or a courtesy runner, beg your pardon. Pease is the catcher.
Courtesy runner for Peas, number 5, Bree Hingis.
Katie Jones doubled her first time up. Courtesy runner is Bree Hingis, number 5. This one is high. Talking about Peas, UW lacrosse for softball and going for exercise science as an athletic trainer. Senior this year, all conference first team. This one is a fair ball. Runner scores on a single by Katie Jones. I'll tell you what, both of these teams, man, you'd think there'd be just a little more excitement. It's like, hey, yeah, we scored. I mean, great. What do you want? I mean, come on. 5-0 Mukwonago. Here's Amelia Modal. Modal singled her first time up, the pitcher. Pease just finished up on Pease. She was also the 21-22 Mukwonago High School Outstanding Female Athlete. Well-deserved and plays for the Wisconsin Outlaws. Got some friends on the Outlaws. Believe Ava Sander plays on the Outlaws, if I remember right. This one is popped foul. Out of play. One ball, one strike, and 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the third. Right back to the circle and nabbed by Follett. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2.5 in. Mukwonago scores another one. 5-0 Indians. You're watching W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
There, Miss Hack. It is Haley Hack from the Kettle Moraine Lasers. Haley, nice game. You got quite a cheering section here with you. So, Haley, you know, great game here by you guys. I mean, you jump out 4-0. They come back, tie it up. Going into that 6th inning, when you guys gave up, you know, the 3 runs, you come in top of the 7th, down 7-4. What coach say to you guys in the dugout? Because I mean, that was a big swing after leading 4-0, then down 7-4. I mean, what coach say for you guys coming out to hit in the top of the 7th?
Yeah, we really needed to get the hits on and hit them in the gaps and just start scoring more runs.
Were you nervous going up there, man? You had a big play, a big hit to bring in a couple runs and help tie this thing up. Were you nervous going up there? I mean, you're a freshman. This is really your first varsity game. I mean, how'd you feel going up to bat in that last inning?
It was a little nerve-wracking, but after the first time up, it was better the next couple times.
How's Throwback Thursday? That was Haley Hack as a freshman as our player of the game. That was in March of 2019, hard to believe, over 3 years ago. And Haley was the leadoff hitter and gets a single to lead off the bottom of the 3rd. And now another freshman. This is Carmen Follett. Her turn to start the 4-year cycle with Kettle Moraine as Haley's time about up. 2 balls, 1 strike on Follett. Had a really great freshman year. She flied out her first time up, now 3-1, and Hack is going to move on to second. You give Haley Hack like anything at all, she's going to take it and go. There's the crazies of Kettle Moraine. This one is hit in the air to center, in between everybody. Hack is going to move on to third, and on the throw, Follett will go on to second. Now, what you don't want to do if you're Mukwonago here is do things that are going to create big innings. I mean, you're okay with a run here and there. You'll trade an out for a run at this point. But when you start throwing the ball around the infield, bad things start happening. Because now you got first and second, or second and third, beg your pardon. So now second and third with nobody out for Ava Sander. And this 5-0 lead that Mukwonago has built the first 3 innings could be 5-3 with one swing. First pitch ball to the senior Sander. High to shortstop and caught by Gedrick. And that is the first out of the third.
Now batting the catcher, number 28.
Now Casey Navarro. And speaking of could make it 5-3, Casey could do that. One swing could make it 5-3. Casey's hit a few bombs this year. Navarro coming in, hitting .348, .375 on base percentage. 2 home runs. And 23 RBI for Navarro. First pitch. Pounded to center field, but gonna get caught up at the base of the fence. 1 run in. Second run in. Navarro trying for third and out at third. The 2 runs count. So it's a double, a 2 RBI double for Navarro. Hack scores. And Follett scores. And Navarro is out at third. That one is 8-6-5. So now 2 outs. Here's Katie Brisk, grounded to third. Took a high hop on Santos. And Brisk is on. Nothing Callie could have done on that. That just hit a rock or something. It just popped up. That stuff just happens. So runner on first. I'll tell you what, though, that Navarro getting out at second. Now you'd have first and third with 1 out. And if you have to imagine first pitch, Brisk would move on to second. So now you'd have second and third with 1 out instead of first with 2 outs. Just on that one play, it's big. Hit to short, flip to second. In time to retire the side. 2 runs for Kettle Moraine in the third. 3 innings in. New score, Mukwonago 5, Kettle Moraine 2. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Put the pop back in Wisconsin. Jolly Good.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Top of the fourth. Popped up. Navarro's got it. Kylie Neal pops out to the catcher.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10.
Casey didn't have to move on that. It was right on top of her. One out. Here is Olivia Jacoby. Popped out her first time up. Low 1-0. Hey, tomorrow we'll be at Tosa East. West Bend West and Tosa East, 6 o'clock start time, senior night at Wauwatosa East tomorrow night. That one missed. 1 ball, 2 balls and no strike. I think it's 2-0, if I got my number right here. I could be wrong. This one hit to third. Charging is brisk. Throw to first in time.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Ashley Genrick.
Now Ashley Genrick. And Genrick is hit by a pitch and will head down to first. Guess it's a way to keep her from hitting home runs. Now Tori Frucci. Tori is grounded out to third twice. Top of the fourth, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 2 left for Mukwonago. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 4 left for Kettle Moraine. Strike in there. 1 ball, 1 strike on Tori Frucci. Frucci 226 on the year, 349 on base percentage. She's drawn 8 walks this year. Scored 16 runs. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the gap, backhanded by Hack, throw to first. Gets away from first, and moving down to third is Ashley Genrich.
Now batting the catcher, number 18.
First and third with 2 out for Marissa Pease. Pease has been hit by a pitch and singled her last time. Hit high, hard, deep, and do I dare say it? Do I say it? Pease out! That's how you do it. Marissa Pease. Pease out indeed. And it's 7-2 Mukwonago. 8-2, beg your pardon. I've been waiting for that for 2 years. And the jubilation of the Mukwonago dugout is overwhelming. We've got a pitching change coming in. We'll take a quick break. It's 8-2 Mukwonago. You're watching W7.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, high school sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions.
Center field. Number 5, Carmen Follett, moving from center to left. Number 1, Hannah Stark.
New pitcher for Kettle Moraine is freshman Naomi Sander. That last name sounds familiar. Of course, it's the younger sister of senior Ava Sander. They get to play together for a single year. Follett moves from pitcher to center field. And Stark moves over from center to left, replacing Jessica Keller.
15, Hailey Santos.
Well, there was no doubt on that shot from Pease. Holy smokes, that thing was gone. Grounder to third, throw to first. In time, and that retires the side. But 3 more runs for Mukwonago in the fourth. 3.5 in. 8-2 Indians. You're watching.
Good speed. There, way to go, Mia.
The first baseman, number 9, Grace Dumais.
Grace Dumais will lead off for Kettle Moraine. First pitch off speed missed. Close the book on Follett, 3 2/3 innings. Allowed 9 hits. 8 runs, all of them earned. One strikeout and no walks. There's a base hit to lead off the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting the pitcher, number 24, Naomi Sander.
Now Naomi Sander. Sander takes the first pitch, hit the short, flip to second for 1, throw to first. Off the fence, but they get the force at second.
Now batting the left fielder, number 1, Hannah Stark.
This one popped up to second and caught.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Haley Hack.
So Stark pops out to second. And now Haley Hack. Hack 1 for 1, walking a single. 2 outs in the fourth. Sander will take second. Ripped into left field, base hit. Coming around third, looking to score is Sander. Here comes the throw at the plate, and got her! Katie Jones to Marissa Pease. And you know what's coming. Pease out. And that retires the side in the fourth. It's all Mukwonago today. Four innings in, Score remains 8-2 Mukwonago. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Put the pop back in Wisconsin.
Come on, take a little chance. Got me in a trance, just one glance. So don't wait no more. I'm more. I'm the one you're looking for, shorty. So come on, come on, come on, come on. Dance a little dance, dance a little dance. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dance a little dance. So come on, dance a little dance. Take my hand, darling, take a chance. You be my queen, I'll be your king. Show you everything that you've been missing, shorty, shorty.
Yeah, gotta aim for the top like. Hold up, yeah, I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Blowing the smoke, but I know when the dust settles. So I'm in my element, it's evident that this level to the game. All of those dark nights I got them, breaking my back to make it out, got me feeling like rain. I ain't never need your help, you wishing me well, or penny for your thoughts, but seeing no change. I snap for the sun like Diddy, the riches got a mad ass son, I'm like Billy. I ain't never switch up, whole team with me, putting on for my city like I'm in the zone. One shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know. Foot on the gas, 155 on the road. You could be a friend of me, an enemy. Keep that same old energy, cause I know I'm in my element. It's evident that this level to the game.
Top of the fifth. Jordan Bly to lead off, 1 for 2, singled and grounded out. No balls, 1 strike. Today, the first day of what we call the long weekend. It is the final weekend of regular season softball in Wisconsin and on W7. So KM Mukwonago today. Tomorrow, it's Wauwatosa East hosting West Bend West on senior night. That's 6 o'clock start tomorrow. Saturday, we'll be at Kaukauna for a triangular with Menominee Falls, Kaukauna, and Westosha Central. Falls versus Kaukauna at 9. Falls versus Westosha Central at 10:30, and then Kaukauna versus Westosha Central at 12:30. Ripped down the line at third. She tomahawked it, but it's foul. And then Monday is the season finale for good this time. It'll be, and it's a dandy, 5:30 start, Hortonville at Oak Creek on Monday. Softball fans, you are going to want to tune in for that. That will be epic. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bly. 2-2. Jordan had a big smile on her face when she tomahawked that ball down the line at right. I mean, she went up there and got it and just smashed it out to right field, but it was foul. 2-2. Off the mask. Yeah, it hit the bat. It tipped off the bat and then off the catcher's mask. It should be just a foul tip. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. The umpires will figure it out. Foul ball, so we'll do it again for Jordan Bly. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out. That one missed. Full count, 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 to Bly. Swung on and smoked up the middle. Base hit for Jordan Bly. And I'll tell you what, everything turning up roses for Mukwonago today.
Batting the left fielder, number 12, Katie Jones.
Now Katie Jones. Katie 2 for 2, a single and a double. First pitch outside and off the glove of Navarro. Strolling down to second is Jordan Bly. The top of the fifth. Nobody out. Bly at second. That one missed. 2 balls, no strikes on Katie Jones. The left fielder, I'll tell you what, Katie made a heck of a throw from left field into Navarro at the plate to get a third out. This one's popped up in the infield. Chasing it and making the play is Josie Gorski. And that is the first out. Nice hustle by Josie. Bly stays at second. Now here is Amelia Modal, the pitcher. Modal 1 for 2, a single. And line drive back to the pitcher. Naomi Sander, your pitcher now for Kettle Moraine. First pitch in there, strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So quickly, no balls, 2 strikes on Amelia Modal. In the 5th for Kettle Moraine, it'll be 2, 3, 4, Follette, Sander, and Navarro. Off speed missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one high, 2-2. Mukwonago this year in the conference wins over Waukesha South, Catholic Memorial, Waukesha West twice. Port Washington a non-conference game. Catholic Memorial, Oconomowoc, Waukesha North twice. Waterford in a conference game. Their losses on the year, Arrowhead, Muskego, Kettle Moraine the first time, 8-1, almost the reverse of what this is. That one at Mukwonago. Modal draws a walk. And they lost Tuesday night to Muskego, 8-0. That one was at home. This is the regular season finale for both teams. And we'll slide into the playoffs next week. Modal is lifted for a courtesy runner. That is Kalina Krauski. So Krauski now at first, Bly at second with 1 out in the 5th. First pitch, swing and a miss, Kylie Neal. Neal is 0 for 2, struck out and flied out. No balls, 1 strike. Live from Kettle Moraine. W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda. Put the pop back in Wisconsin. And Spiders batting gloves. Joining the W7 family this year. Thrilled to have Ed Alf and the Spiders family with us. I've seen a lot of Spiders. I've noticed a lot more Spiders gloves around than I had before, obviously, with them coming on board. And hopefully we'll see a lot more in the next couple of years. Know that when you're going to buy batting gloves, get them from Spiders Batting Gloves because they support girls athletics, and we got to look out for each other. No one else is going to look out for us. We got to look out for each other. So make sure you ask for Spiders Batting Gloves. Check them out, spidersbattinggloves.com. That's SPIDERZ, spidersbattinggloves.com. Or send me a note on social media, and I can hook you up with how to get them. But let's support those that support girls athletics. That's what we're all about. Same with Jolly Good Soda. Make sure you pick up some Jolly Good Soda. I'm telling you can buy it anywhere. Go to jollygoodssoda.com and do a search on where to find it, and I guarantee it's near you. Usually any Century, Sendex usually has them. Woodman's has them. That one hit Kylie Neal, and she will move down to first base, and it's big trouble again. Base is loaded for Olivia Jacoby. Jacoby is 0 for 2.
Now batting the right fielder, number
Popped
10,
out
Olivia
to the catcher
Jacoby.
and grounded out to third. OJ, they call her, Olivia Jacoby. Bases loaded, 1 out. Sander trying to work out of this. This first pitch is hit down the line at third, foul. Out of play. Jacoby 233 coming in, 298 on base percentage. 10 hits in 43 at bats. Chance to get some RBI here. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike on Olivia Jacoby. And that one hits her, and a run scores. So Jordan Bly comes in to score.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Ashley Genrick.
And now 9-2. Mukwonago with runners with bases loaded. Krauski at third, Neal at second, and Jacoby at first. Swing and a miss by Genrich. She was aiming for the fence on that one. 1 for 2 for Ashley. A home run, flight out to left, and hit by a pitch. Off speed, popped up into right field, chasing and making the play is Carmen Follette. Coming home to score. Everybody else moves up. Sacrifice fly by Ashley Genrick. Nice play in center by Carmen Follette.
Now batting center fielder, number 8, Tori Frucci.
Now Tori Frucci, it's 10-2 Mukwonago. Well-placed hit here, scores 2, and that puts them up 10 runs in the top of the 5th. First pitch missed, 1-0 on Frucci. Senior night at Kettle, Moraine tonight. That one missed. 2 balls, no strikes. Frucci 1 for 3, grounded out twice and singled. Off speed in there, 2-1. Sander is ready. High in the air to right field, twisting foul and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Tori Frucci. Frucci 226 batting average coming in, 349 on base percentage. Is that a base hit here? Could score 2. Off speed. Hit down the line at third, foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Pitch from Sander. High fastball, got her. Strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 runs for Mukwonago in the 5th. 4.5 in, Mukwonago 10, Kettle Moraine 2. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Keeping the pop in Wisconsin, Jolly Good.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the 5th, 10-2. Mukwonago. Tori Frucci was the last batter for Mukwonago. Frucci is going to UW-Madison next year at pre-med. That tells you all you need to know about brains. Lots of them. And she won the Dale Award at Mukwonago, which is dedication, attitude, honor, leadership, and effort. So no surprise. Smart kid, great attitude, great effort. You love those kids. Hit the center and right to the aforementioned Tori Frucci.
Now batting the designated player, number 44.
Right on cue.
Ava
Tori handles
Sander.
it. 1 up, 1 down, and here is Ava Sander. Sander 0 for 2. 10 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 4 left for Mukwonago. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 5 left for Kettle Moraine. First pitch to Sander in there, strike 1. Modal today, 4 1/3, giving up 2 runs, both of them earned. She's walked 2, no strikeouts. 1 ball, 1 strike, but her defense has been sparkling. The defense behind her has been sparkling today. There's a rip into right center. That's a base hit for Sander. A 1-out single for Ava Sander.
Now batting the catcher, number 28, Casey Navarro.
Now Casey Navarro, the catcher. Navarro 1 for 1, a walk and a double. First pitch, missed. 1-0. Pease tried to frame it up, but that one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. That one missed. 2-0. Everybody safe. It was a bouncy ball up the middle. He tried to flip it to second, but Paul was dropped. So as usual, the minute I say sparkling defense, that happens. So now first and second with 1 out, and here is Katie Brisk. 1 for 2. Coach Groff is going to make a change, it looks like. I had to switch out to the bigger wind muffler as the wind picking up a little bit. Well, while they sort that out, I'm going to let you listen to this.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Wisconsin. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
So we're going to have a pinch runner.
Running for Sander at second base.
In for Sander.
Number 22, Reagan Ostra.
is going to
Now
be
batting
number
12, the
22.
third baseman, Katie
Rachel
Brisk.
Kennard is the pinch runner for Sander at second. So Kennard at second, Navarro at first, one out. And here is Katie Brisk. Right back to the circle, throw to third, get the force, lead runner got her. Nice job by pitcher Modal
Now
to
batting
get the
second
force.
baseman,
So
number
that
23,
is a fielder's
Josie
choice,
Gorski.
1-5. This one hit to short. Again, throw to third. And that retires the side. Five innings in. Getting late for KM. We've played 5. Score remains Mukwonago 10, Kettle Moraine 2. Senior night at KM. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Top of the 6th. It'll be Pease, Santos, and Bly from Mukwonago in the 6th. Pease rips it to third. Nice play by Brisk. Throw to first. And that is quickly 1 up, 1 down. 5-3 on the play.
Now batting third baseman, number 15, Kylie Santos.
Now Callie Santos. Santos 1 for 3, singled and grounded out to short and third. First pitch, missed. 10 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 4 left for Mukwonago. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 7 left for Kettle Moraine. Off speed, missed. 2-0 on Santos. This one hit to short, hack on it, throw to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the 6th.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21, Jordan Bly.
Now Jordan Bly. Jordan, one of the seniors on this team as well. Jordan heading to Alabama, Classic 8 Athletic and Academic Award. Got a lot of smart kids on this Mukwonago team, I'll tell you that. A lot of smart kids. A lot of smart kids on both teams. First pitch to Bly is low, 1-0.
1-0 to Bly. Bly 2 for 3, 2 singles and a ground out. Off speed in there. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Jordan Bly. Be on air tomorrow, 5:45, Wauwatosa East and West Bend West. West Bend West tonight hosting Germantown. Or playing at, I think they're playing, yeah, they're hosting Germantown. The senior night at West Bend West tonight. Shout out to our buddy Ava Thalen and the crew over at West Bend West. 2 balls, 1 strike. Off speed missed. 3-1 on Bly. Sander, 34 pitches, 18 balls, and 16 strikes. Reminder, following this game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game. This one rocketed up the middle, base hit, Jordan Bly. That's her 3rd of the day. As the hits keep coming for Mukwonago.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12.
Katie Jones. Jones 2 for 3. Double, a single, and flied out. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the 6th. Dume, Sander, and Stark, 7, 8, 9 for KM in the bottom half. That one's off-speed strike. And now 1 ball, 2 strikes on Katie Jones. Amelia Model would be next. Bly down at first. Sander ready, and here is the 1-2. Popped up, and the shortstop, Haley Hack, has got it, and that retires the side. No runs for Mukwonago in the 6th. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Score remains. Mukwonago 10, Kettle Moraine 2. KM, got to get those bats going. You're watching KM Senior Night on W7.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Bottom of the 6th. 10-2 Mukwonago. Mukwonago 4 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, and 2 in the 5th. KM 2 in the 3rd. 10 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 4 left for Mukwonago. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 7 left for KM. This one hit to short. Genrick charges on it, throw to first in time. 1 out in the 6th.
Now batting the pitcher, number 24.
Now Naomi Sander. Sander brought into a fielder's choice her first time up. Bottom of the 6th. 5 outs left for the Lasers. First pitch, skied in the infield. Jordan Bly's got it. And there are quickly 2 outs in the 6th.
Now batting the left fielder, number 1, Hannah Stark.
Now Hannah Stark, swing and a miss, strike 1. Stark 0 for 2. Flied out to left and popped out to second. First pitch strike on Stark. Modal really feeling it now these last 3 innings. Swung on and hit down the line at third. Throw to first. 1, 2, 3. Go the Lasers in the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. It's all Indians today. Mukwonago 10, Kettle Moraine 2. Watching W7.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Top of the 7th, it'll be Modal, Neal, and Jacoby from Mukwonago, 7, 8, 9 hitters. 10-2 Mukwonago.
Now batting the pitcher, number 1, Amelia Moto.
4 in the first, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. 11 hits, 1 error, and they've left 5. Modal will lead off. Navarro gives it a chase, but out of play. Modal 1 for 2, singled. Line to the pitcher and walked. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes on Amelia Modal. Strike 3, and down goes Modal on strikes. One out in the 7th. And coach wants a brief word for a, looks like a lineup change. Kylie Neal is going to get a pinch hitter. It's going to be Bree Hingis. So Hingis into pitch, or to hit for Kylie Neal.
Entering the game, and now batting number 5, Bree Hingis.
Hingis, 200 on the season, 294 on base percentage, 3 hits and 15 at bats. First pitch from Sander is low, 1 ball, no strikes. Stick around. Following the game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game coming up. That one high, 2 balls and no strikes on Bree Hingis. (2-0). That one also missed. 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 pitch coming, and that one in there, strike 1. Hingis taking all the way on that one. We talked about Pease, we talked about Frucci, and we talked about Bly. Who we haven't talked about is Ashley Genrick. This one hit the second, throw to first in time. 4-3 on the play.
The right fielder, number 10, Olivia.
Here's Olivia Jacoby. Ashley Genrick, Iowa State, headed to Iowa State. She's a Classic 8 athletic and academic award winner and will be a Cyclone in Ames, Iowa next year.
Couldn't say for sure. My guess would be something to do with engineering or agriculture. One or the other would be my guess. We'll see. May ask her in postgame. 1 ball, no strikes, and 2 outs on Jacoby. Jacoby 0 for 2. Popped out to the catcher and grounded out to third. 1-1. Off speed is high. 2-1. Boy, I bet that change from Sander goes about 30 miles an hour, maybe. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the 7th. This one, fastball, rise ball, hit foul. Navarro will chase it down. Two balls, 2 strikes on Olivia Jacoby. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Last chance for the Lasers. 10-2 Kettle Moraine on senior night at KM. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the 7th, Haley Hack Carmen Follett and Ava Sander in the 7th. Second pitch hit down the line at third, throw to first, not in time. Hack legs it out.
Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Carmen Follett.
Hack going to Lawrence Tech for softball next year. They get the force at second, safe at first.
Now batting the designated player, number 44, Ava.
Now Ava Sander.
We do some expensive stunting. I got this dress from London. You think he playing the post in the way that he come off the help or something? Empty a coupe or something.
Sander 1 for 3, singled, flied out and lined out. 1 out with a runner on first. And this one ripped to center, but right at Frucci. Kind of been the story of the night for KM. And now the Lasers down to their last out.
Number 28, Casey.
And it is Casey Navarro. Navarro 1 for 2, walked, doubled, and reached on an error. A double was a moonshot that went all the way to the fence. First pitch hit right up the middle. Step on second. And that's your ball game. Final score, Mukwonago 10, Kettle Moraine 2. You've been watching W7 Live coverage of Classic 8 softball. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, the Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Glove Player of the Game. That's coming up next.
Big thanks again, Ryan Tomchek and Scott Groff, for having us out. Appreciate it. Always love coming to KM. Stick with us. We're coming back. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Camera's right there. W7, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Gloves player of the game. It is Marissa Pease from Mukwonago. Marissa, nice game.
Thank you, thank you.
You can give her some love here. It's all right. Sometimes I think you guys are like in a library or something. It's so quiet. Are you guys always this quiet? And
It depends on the game.
I mean, a home run, it's like, hey, nice job. Yeah, good job. She's what?
She has a lot of them.
She has. You're just used to you hitting. Oh, what are we doing here? What's going on? You know, Jack knew how to do all this.
He's just not here.
Here we go. Let's see. Can you hear me, Marissa?
I can hear you.
There we
Oh,
go.
there it goes.
Okay. We'll get it figured out one of these times. I'll tell you what, you guys, it's senior night at KM, kind of the energy was for them, but I mean, you guys came in and just smoked the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give it to, who was it? Ashley Gedrick hitting that opening.
Started off first pitch.
First pitch of the game going out. I mean, what's that do for you guys?
I think it just pumps us up, really.
And then everybody just followed. Is this something that you guys can use as momentum going into the playoffs next week?
It definitely is.
I mean, you play Fort Atkinson on Tuesday, win that, and you're back here again Thursday. I mean,
KM again.
And I mean, you beat them now.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, you could beat them again.
Yeah, I think it's great momentum for us.
What's the senior year been like for you, Marissa?
It's been pretty good. Been just a great season overall with all the entire team, and then we've been winning games, so it's been really good.
What do you like about this group?
Oh, I think we're always positive, and really we can be loud in the dugout sometimes, but
that's okay. Every team's got their own thing, right?
We come together when we need to, and when we get down, we get back up right again.
I just say you guys are very businesslike, right? There's not a lot of goofing around. I mean,
yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, now the stories are coming out. What do we got here?
Oh, we got the Howies.
What are the Howies?
They both call each other Howie.
Who does? Howie? What? Where does Howie come from? Nobody knows, right? Yeah, I don't know any of that stuff, so I'll take your word for it. So they eat sunscreen, huh? All right, got it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, Marissa Pease, our Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Glove player of the game. Do me a favor, say hi to Jack for me, will you?
Oh, I will.
Okay. Marissa and Lady Indians, congratulations on the win. Let me ask you all one last question, and this really is kind of the biggest question of the night. And I know you've been low-key all night, but I'm going to need some energy on this one, okay? You guys with me? I want you to look right in there, and I want you to answer the question. Everything W7 does, we do
for the girls!
We'll see you tomorrow at Wauwatosa East, 6 o'clock start time. You've been watching W7 Live for the girls.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Final score, again, 10-2. Mukwonago, 10 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 5 left for Mukwonago. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 8 left for Kettle Moraine. Mukwonago got 4 in the first, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. KM got 2 in the third. Winning pitcher, Amelia Modal. She is now 8-3. Losing pitcher is Carmen Follette. And Carmen is now 4-3. Game time, 1 hour, 37 minutes. And final score again, 10-2. Mukwonago over KM. We'll see you tomorrow night as the long weekend of W7 continues. Wauwatosa East on air, 5:45. See you then. Have a great night.